Okay, hey everybody. All right, let's try this again. This time I'm going to try to go a little bit shorter time here. Even last time I went a little long. But this time I'm going to go ahead and just introduce a quick topic. It's not one that I know a lot about, so this will be kind of cool. Um, I got my microphone up a little bit closer too. I don't know if this is going to make a difference in the sound, but hopefully we can get some good sound out of this. And I'll probably post the video again, so it gives me something to go over a little bit. But anyway, the topic I'd like to introduce again, the idea for the podcast is Everyday People's Podcast. We'll cover a variety of topics. Um, it's not even going to be about the topic. The topic's not going to be the main idea of the episode of each episode. Usually, it's going to be about a person's story. So it could be I talked to my co-host, who she and I have we haven't put anything together yet, but we have talked about different ideas for formatting on each episode, and we kind of like the idea of having maybe one episode that's topical, so it could be somebody who's an expert in one area or just has a lot to contribute in that field or in that subject matter, and then the next episode could be a person's story and it just might be somebody who we find very interesting, or maybe we don't see it, but it's something that could be interesting to somebody who's viewing it. And then the next episode would be, well, we would do three, kind of rotating in that format, and then the one episode would just be the two of us, kind of recapping the previous episodes and maybe forecasting the next one that's coming up. So we've got some ideas we like to toss around and see, kind of see what works best. We really need to stop thinking so much and just kind of put something out there, but it's hard because we both like to think a lot. And I think we both want to make sure that, uh, we don't put out something that doesn't have any substance to it. So we're working on it, and yeah, good things are soon to come. So the thing I wanted to talk about today briefly is meditation. It's not a subject I know a lot about. A lot of people know a lot more. A lot of people that I know, my wife included, she loves to go through her meditation. Hers are pretty lengthy sessions too. I don't know. I'm not sure. She she has a lot of influences from some of the people she reads, and she has a group that she communicates with, and they go over coursework and stuff like that, over different ways to meditate. And she gets very involved in, they get very involved in mutual meditation between the group. It's pretty cool, really. I haven't joined. I might ask her to join. I asked her if I could join. I think she's even offered a couple times. So she goes through meditation a lot. She does a lot of pretty pretty deep meditation, and I think she's even done some guided ones too. She's gone through a few different forms of meditation, so uh, she's really into it. I've done some meditation, but very basic level stuff, like I'll put on like a, what is it, like a chakra beat, and it'll go for, what is it, binaural beat or something like that, and it'll go for 15, 20 minutes, and I'll sit and try to stay silent and motionless as best I can. I've gotten a lot out of it. I should be doing it more regularly. I've told myself now I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. I try to do it early before anything starts for the day and when nobody's around, like when nobody else is up, kind of thing. My co-host, who I talk to, she's very much into meditation as well. She does it just to keep the stress at bay, which really is why I would be doing it. I think that's why most people, why it's so attractive to a lot of people. But it's it's effective. I don't I don't know the depths of it like other people do, just because I haven't given it the time. I do it once in a while, but some people swear by it. Some people find it very transformative. So I think it's a good thing to I think it's a good thing to explore. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. I'm gonna start picking it up a little bit, just a little bit each day. I tend to want things kind of quickly to happen really quickly, and I know that doesn't always work. So it's good to kind of take a step back. This morning, I did do something kind of cool. I got up. It's really nice outside, and the temperature even spiked up a little bit, so it felt really good outside today for fall. It was just blue sky, leaves are changing. It's beautiful outside, nice and dry. And I put some coconut oil on my face, went out and just sat on a bench. We have like kind of a little pond nearby, and I just sat on this bench, and the sun was hitting right at me like 12 o'clock. It was nice. So that was somewhat meditative, and then um, that's a good thing too. I guess there's different ways to do it. There's a guy I like to read, Krishnamurti, Jiddu Krishnamurti. He's from India, or was from India. This is one of his books I have here, and he is his idea of meditation is not um, it's not very conventional. His is more of a you can be in a meditative state all day long, all your life. It's just a mindset. It's not like you have to sit down and cross your legs and hum out a certain tone or anything like that. So his is his is more of just a mental state of being, and you should be in that state pretty much all the time. And it's letting thoughts enter your brain, but realizing that they're just thoughts and not clinging to them. He's very big on detachment, and that I think the way he put it, the old Buddhist idea of detachment, but I think the way he put it was observation without evaluation is the highest form of intelligence. And it's very difficult to do because the things that we stress about, it's so hard to detach from them when they seem to be ever present in our lives. And so we can act like they're not there, but they are there. But does that mean we have to cling to it the whole time? The answer is no, we don't have to. But how do we detach from something that's got such a grip on our day-to-day life? Is not always so easy or even so simple sometimes to just step away from it. But that's what we have to do. I I am guilty of it too. As somebody who thinks all the time, I get very attached to my thoughts, to what's happening in my life, to my stressors, and you know, it just causes you to freak out sometimes. I mean, you can't help but just lose control sometimes. So, or like your mind just kind of wants to get a break. But I think that's why the meditation can be so powerful, because it does remind you that yeah, you actually can just take a break. You can mentally just take a break, even though you have to face things in your life on a daily basis, and some obstacles are going to be hard to surmount. You have to be in the right mindset to overcome the obstacles that we face. So if you're not in the right mindset, they're going to be ever present for a longer time. Whereas if you are in the right mindset, you can at least learn a little bit more quickly how to overcome them. And that's not because you're rushing yourself. That's because you're actually taking a step back. It's sort of counterintuitive. Like you're going to take a step back. You're going to be more patient, and you're actually going to solve the problem more quickly. And that's the concept that's hard for me to grasp. I can grasp it intellectually, but I can't always grasp it um, in actuality when the situations present themselves. So anyway, that's the idea, the meditation idea. There's different forms of doing it. I would love to hear more feedback. I'm probably going to be picking the brain of a lot of people, just because it's just not something I have a lot of intelligence on. I don't have a lot of history doing it, and the stuff that I've done when it comes to meditation, it's very I guess somewhat elementary. I don't claim to be an expert on the issue at all, but I I think it's useful. I think it's the other thing too is like prayer. A lot of people pray, and that's meditative to them. So a lot of things can be meditation. It's that doesn't mean every form of prayer is. When if I just say, "Oh, please God, help me. I need to, I need more money, or I need a," and maybe that's not a bad thing, but just to say like, I need this, I need that. That's not necessarily being in a meditative state. Um, but losing yourself in prayer and giving yourself up to God or to the universe or to the fate, whatever forces you want to, however you want to label those forces. Uh, I guess that is pretty meditative once you're letting go and not assuming control the whole time. Uh, just that trusting, that letting go and detaching yourself is, I guess, essential to meditation, to the deeper meaning of it. But I guess I'll leave it here. I don't really have much more to add to it right now. This is a topic I would love to bring people on that have a better perspective on it than I do. It's something I could definitely learn a lot, learn a lot, learn a lot about. And there's so many people out there who I could learn a lot from. So this is one I'll keep in mind. Just hey, let's bring somebody on. We'll talk more about meditation. And again, I probably won't even do most of the talking. I hope I don't do most of the talking on any of the episodes, but I won't have the most to say for sure. And the only thing I would have it would be in the form of questions because I would probably have quite a few. But um, again, if anyone ever watches this and wants to comment on how they meditate or their experience of meditation or what they've known about the subject, I would be all ears. Definitely an open mind to hear your ways and just how you deal with your daily stresses and keep your mind clear, keep your mind open and calm. Things that are very challenging sometimes. So, uh, yeah, I'll keep it at that for now. Thank you.